Well, hello, good morning and welcome to an episode of Camilla and I. I'm Mark Cooper, a Royal Photography Society wildlife photographer based here in the UK. And today we've got a bit of a treat for you, a visit to a new to Camilla and I nature reserve. I've just dropped my daughter off at Durham University for her MA, and anyway, I thought on the way back I would take the diversion, the sort of Liverpool route, and whenever I go the sort of north to south Liverpool route, that can only mean one thing: a visit to RSPB Leighton Moss and Morecambe Bay. So if you want us to join us today, I'm just having a little bit of breakfast. Had a 2-hour drive from Durham to get here, but we're going to have a look around RSPB Leighton Moss. Quick flip you around. This is the car park. This is what it's like at 8 o'clock in the morning. RSPB midweek Leighton Moss. And I say we camped overnight in Durham in quite a nice campsite. Can't remember the name of it now, but yeah, quite a nice campsite. A little bit noisy, a little bit of road noise, but we didn't get a bad night's sleep. Anyway, I'll catch you in a minute when we're in the reserve. I'll have a little bit of breakfast, and if you care to join us, RSPB Leighton Moss. Ooh. Well, there are two things to note about RSPB Leighton Moss, and the two principal things are, quick flip you around, we're walking into the garden area here, absolutely superbly maintained. You have to hand it to the volunteers here. Ooh. Absolutely brilliant. Working away there. 8 o'clock in the morning and they're working away on the maintenance of this place. Absolutely incredible. But anyway, the two most important things to note about RSPB Leighton Moss is that they've got this terrific cafe above the visitor centre, so that is well worth a visit in itself. So yeah, don't forget that. And also, this is one of the few reserves in the country that I've been to where there's a hide with leather seats. So yeah, we're in for a treat. Anyway, I don't know if it's the Grinsdale hide, but here we are. We've just walked through the visitor centre, and here we are. Lilian's hide 45 metres, Tim Jackson hide 447, and I think it might be the Grinsdale hide 613 metres. Anyway, we'll just go to Lilian's hide because that's only 45 minutes off here to the left. So yeah. Anyway, so we just go for a little walk and talkies around here. What have we got? Oh yeah, this is Lilian's hide. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so here we are in Lilian's hide straight away. And yes, is it Lilian's hide straight away with the leather seats? Yeah, I think so. God. Well, certainly well-backed polyester seats. Anyway, you get this tremendous view straight off 45 metres from the visitor centre. You're straight into this lovely view across the water and across the reed beds to the far side. Amazing. That's beautiful, beautiful bearded tit painting there, and a beautiful bittern down at the other end, and superb, all lovely and warm. So, tempting to stay in here, but no, I think we'll go on to hopefully some more productive hides, because obviously this one's got nobody in it. So always a bit suspicious when there's quite plenty of cars in the car park and there's absolutely nobody in a hide. So photographically, the subjects are, well, they're probably there at certain points, but not at the moment. So we'll move on and we'll go from Lilian's hide. We'll go further down this track here and we'll head towards the other two closer hides on the left-hand side. If I remember my last visit, the hides down here were slightly more productive. Oh, I was forgetting, of course, we've got this tower hide here. Welcome to the Sky Tower. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that one. Okay, well, because you're coming with us, you'll force me into it. We'll go on a little tour up the Sky Tower. Wow, look at this. Superb. Yes, funded with lottery money. Good to go, it goes to some good use. Excellent. Anyway, just follow me up the stairs. Wow. God, it's high enough already. Getting dizzy already. And then we've got a magnificent view over the reed beds from an aerial perspective. Oh, something doing dog fights there in the sky. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were. Little wader, I think. Not sure. Anyway, we haven't reached the top yet. Come on. Slacking on, Camilla and I. Let's get up this couple of steps. Beautiful. Yeah, Sky Tower. I might have to put a filter on here. It's so it's very bright at first thing in the morning. Hope you're catching this all right. Yeah, this was the view from Lilian's hide at ground level, but this is from the Sky Tower now, covering the entire RSPB Leighton Moss. Look at that. Morecambe Bay and Liverpool off in the background. Absolutely superb. Yeah, I think it was my mother learnt to swim at Morton, very close to Morecambe Bay, Liverpool. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah, it's funny. God rest her soul. Her hometown and where she first worked as a secretary, shorthand typist. Amazing. Anyway, I'll catch you in a minute. I'll get down the stairs and we'll move along a bit. Yeah, so beautiful views from the Sky Tower. Absolutely amazing. Lovely to be able to see right over the reserve. But obviously, no photographers at that particular spot. And as this is a photographic tour, we're looking towards the hides that will produce the photographic opportunities. Obviously that hide was looking straight into the sun first thing in the morning, so not ideal. You might get some backlit flight shots if Marsh Harrier or something flew across. But again, from the Sky Tower, we tend not to use it. It's just too high up. You're not really interacting with the birds unless they're flying. So, which again, limited opportunity. But you never know. You never know. Anyway, we're heading off to a couple of hides that I think I found more productive last time I was here. But it was a while ago. I haven't been for a few years. So this is all a bit new to me as well. Now the main species we're looking for, particularly in autumn, is the bearded tit. That's very nice. And then if we're really lucky, we may get a glimpse of a bittern. But I say I haven't seen one here before. But as I say, I'm not up here every day, so let me know in the comments below if you do see a bittern at this time of year. I just bumped into a photographer and apparently there are loads, at least a dozen. I don't know what he's on about, surely it's bearded tit, I should think. Anyway, if you don't get a good shot, you're rubbish, apparently, so yeah, fingers crossed. No pressure here on Camilla and I. Anyway, I haven't seen any photographers yet, but anyway, apart from him, he was walking that way. Thinking, if they're so good, why aren't you walking that way? But obviously he knows the score, and I think he presumed I knew the score as well. So anyway, let's see what we can get. Unbelievable. Yeah, reed beds. See reed heads all around, and we're listening for the telltale ping of the bearded tit. They're usually quite a gregarious bird. They usually go around in reasonable flock numbers. You know, you can have 50 to 100 in a flock, no problem at all. And then, you've got every chance of capturing them. So as I say, they are quite friendly. So this is ideal territory for a bearded tit. Oh, there's people on the viewing platform. Yeah. So ideal territory really for a bearded tit. So see if you can listen out for the telltale ping. Okay. The other thing with the bearded tit is if you're lucky and you stay still in the one spot, there's every chance that you'll get them to hang around for half an hour or an hour or so if they're happy feeding in one particular area and you don't disturb them. So, oh dear, what do we do? Quick dilemmas. Well, we go to the Tim Jackson hide first because that's 50 metres, I think. So, yeah, off to the Tim Jackson hide. Is this where the bearded tit are? Or is it the 200 metre one? Or is it bearded tit? Perhaps it was at least a dozen bitterns. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, I think we're on for... this is looking like bearded tit territory to me. Anyway, I'll let you know in a minute. Shh. Wow, what an experience. The grit trays here at RSPB Leighton Moss really have appealed to the bearded reedlings or bearded tit. Absolutely superb this morning. There's about, quick back on the path now, there's about half a dozen photographers photographing the bearded tit. So the bearded tit are in for the gravel and occasionally have a little drink as well. But the gravel helps them to digest the seed heads at the top of the reeds. So that's why they do need a fair bit of grit. So a grit tray out certainly does the trick. And there's 3 there. And as it's so well maintained, they've topped the gravel trays up and they're in like mad for the gravel. So loads of bearded tit. 12? No. I'd say 50 to 100 at least in that flock. Absolutely amazing. And they're all just feeding off the gravel tray and then feeding off the seed heads. Anyway, quick flippy round where we were coming. We're coming to this hide here, which is the Grisdale hide. So we'll have a quick look in here. I don't know if anybody's in here or there'll be anything around. Anyway, shh. Well, there's nobody in, fortunately. So, yeah, the Grisdale hide. Again, got one of these superb windows. What a panorama. Here are the birds you can expect to see here. Just about everything. Marsh harrier, peregrine falcon, buzzard, hen harrier. Anything could turn up here. Overlooking the thing. The only thing today, of course, is we're looking straight into the sun. So backlit shots, potentially. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, what a wonderful hide. Got a whole flock of ducks in there. Not sure what they are. Silhouetted against the... bit of a silhouette at the moment. Ducks, a load of moorhens, I think. Coots or moorhens, actually. Make them out in a minute. Incredible. Anyway, wonderful. Wonderful here on Camilla I. Anyway, I can see why nobody's in this hide, because they're all back on this path, photographing the bearded tit. And yeah, let's face it, you'd have to be a fool not to take the opportunity of a bearded tit fest. So I think we'll go back and join the throng for another 10 minutes or so. It's been worth coming to RSPB Leighton Moss just for the bearded tit. One of my favourite, more colourful small birds, especially at this time of year when you move into autumn and the birds, particularly in calm days. Today it's virtually windless, and that's why they're feeding so frenetically at the top of the seed heads. So they need all the grit they can get. Anyway, absolutely superb. So anyway, needless to say, I can't vlog with a load of people there, so I'll have to put you down. But yeah. Anyway, we will be doing more. Let's see how further along here. Once I've finished getting the bearded tit, I did get one reasonable flight shot, I think. Male bearded tit, 1/4000th of a second. ISO about 640. Absolutely incredible. And a little bit of video for you. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it as much as me. Awesome. Anyway, I'll catch you in a minute. Wow, they must be filled up. They must be full of grit at the moment, because they've actually abandoned the grit feeders and the photographers have moved on. So, yeah, we will do likewise, thankfully. Otherwise, we'd be there all day. Well, at least we did see the other hide, so that's it. As I suggested, it was bearded tit that were there, and indeed there were damn sight more than 12. Probably 50 to 100 at least, I'd say. Anyway, we'll head off now, given us opportunity to go to the Tim Jackson hide. Yeah, I can pronounce that one easily enough. Tim Jackson hide. So, yeah, if you want to follow me on, we'll go to the Tim Jackson hide at RSPB Leighton Moss. Ooh. Morning.
Some bearded tits about as well. I've just got some photos.
Yeah, brilliant, thank you. Okay. Oh. Yeah, always nice to get tips. Always nice to get tips from the locals. Yeah, they're here as well. So quick. Oh God. Oh. Right. Yeah, into the Tim Jackson hide, which is obviously famous for deer. Yeah, don't forget to watch last episode of Camilla and I. Probably the best deer vlog I've ever done. The stag in the woods, absolutely superb. Anyway, the bearded tit are literally out this window at the moment. Now the thing is, am I going to be able to open the window without scaring them off? Quick, put you down a minute. Oh, they drop forward, these ones. Oh, marvellous. Oh yeah, great. Let's see if we can get some from this window. Boy, they were close a minute ago. Yeah, popping up to the top of the reed heads. They usually work their way up the reeds. If you're lucky. Getting a clear shot at the moment, but they're definitely there. Oh, missed one then. Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, in on a female. Yeah, beautiful. Footage fire. Beautiful backlit. Females seem to be the best so far from here, but I'm hoping to get a male in a minute. They're in this tree on the left-hand side now. Incredible. What an experience. I don't think I've ever been quite so close to bearded tit from a hide before. This is quite unique. The reeds are very close to this window. Incredible. I'm not sure I can get them in this tree. got male in my sights. Oh, amazing. That was good. I'm shooting through a lot of reeds here, and it's not, I haven't got a choice, but it creates quite a good out of focus area, and I'm using spot focus, evaluative metering, and yeah, 1/4000th of a second for that subtle movement, and if I can get them stills, I'll go to 1/1000th of a second if I can get them still enough for long enough. Oh, I got some coming out on the end of a bit further down. Oh yeah, nice. See if that works. -1, negative compensation. As they're feeding on the seed heads. I'll get a bit of video for you. Beautiful. Okay, lovely. Yeah, they were feeding down the line. Wow, this is amazing. Bird eye autofocus. -1 on the compensation dial. As we're sort of backlit. Absolutely brilliant. And we're the only one in the hide. Incredible. Just as well, because there's only one spot really here. Well, there's a couple. But yeah, this is the way we like it on Camilla night. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Wow, well, unbelievable. I think that's the closest I've ever been with bearded tit. I was almost at the minimum focusing distance with this 600mm combination. I think it was about 1.7 metres away at one point. Talk about actual frame-filling pictures of the bearded tit. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, what can you say? Unbelievable. Amazing. Anyway, I think we're going to get our breath back somewhere. I think I better go and lie down in a van or something. This is absolutely incredible. What a session. What a session. So because we're in the hide, obviously we got even closer. Normally when you're out in the field, they will keep a distance, you know, be at least 3 to 5 metres off you. But as I say, they were within a couple of metres with me being hidden in that hide. Wow. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'll catch you later. We'll go to the other side in a minute. I think we'll go to the other side. We'll have a cup of coffee and rethink and go over the other side, I think. Amazing. RSPB Leighton Moss. Whoa. Have some reed bed therapy. Whew. Oh, I definitely need some therapy after that session with the bearded tit. Oh, unbelievable. Wow. Okay, catch you later. So we've done the Lilian's hide, Tim Jackson hide and the Grisdale hide. And now we're going to go left, and we got this map from reception now. And we're going to go to the causeway hide, and if we've got enough time, we'll go to the lower hide, which is off top right. That's about 1800 metres away. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, anyway, following on down here, we're going to go to the causeway hide and lower hide. Yeah, lovely. Apparently there's a little bit of flooding at the moment, so Allen Hyde and the Eric Morecambe Hyde, They're having a laugh. No, they can't. It's a bit flooded, so it's a bit difficult to get down there, I think, without wellies on. So we haven't brought the wellies. So anyway, good excuse not to do too much distance, because I have got a limited time here. I do have to get back to Salisbury. It's a 3.5-hour drive to Salisbury from here. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe and follow for more adventures on Camilla and I, where we do come up with these, well, new to Camilla anyway, tours of different areas. And this is a spectacular one. Look at these red berries here. God. Autumnal colours now are really superb. And it's great to be able to get things in this autumn light, if you can. Absolutely brilliant. Right, what have we got here? We've got a choice. Crossroads. Causeway Hyde, Lilian Hyde, so straight on. Yeah, lovely little picnic area there. Absolutely beautiful. Unexpected predators. Obviously there's a lot of dragonflies here. Right time of year. Ponds around. Obviously one big lake. Amazing. What's that? That's close. Robin. Yeah, that's close. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello to Camilla and I. Yeah, beautiful. What a morning. Absolutely lovely. Well, Chris and John just said hello, so yeah, hello back from Camilla and I on this tour of RSPB Leighton Moss. Absolutely superb. Yeah, I presume they're a little bit more local than we are to the area. They were surprised to see us up here, and I always make the same joke. It's a bit boring, but I always make the same joke that obviously us southerners, or Camilla and I, we get a nosebleed north of Watford, so it's quite unusual we're up this far north. So, which is surprising, because my mother, as I just told them, my mother did actually come from Liverpool, and Morecambe Bay, I suppose. Well, I think it was Moreton Bay, I think she swam in. But anyway, Cheshire anyway, so wonderful. Anyway, great to say hello. So yeah, always say hello when you're out, I really don't mind. So not that many people watch Camilla and I think we're 3,800 subscribers or something. So anyway, yeah, always welcome for some more. Yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe. Anyway, we're heading along. We're on this nice boardwalk, again beautifully maintained, and we're off to this causeway Hyde. So we'll see. Back on track. Lovely. A dragonfly there somewhere. Anyway, beautiful. Yeah, go round this corner. Yes, I must admit I am carrying a slight injury from the deer rut last weekend. I was so successful with the deer, and I'd ridden miles through the woods. Anyway, we got back to the camper van, sat down, had a coffee, and boy, did my leg cramp up. I've never had such bad cramp in the leg. So yeah, enough of my works, but it did take a couple of days for the pain to subside. Quite amazing. Yeah, it was a bit like the old football days where I tore a hamstring. Ooh, painful. But yeah, the lengths we go to on Camilla and I. Right, and here we are. Causeway Hyde, 307 metres. Lower Hyde, 1350. Well, I must admit, I think we will be ducking out at the first one, the 300 metres, because a couple of reasons. I do have to get back to Salisbury at some point today, trying to avoid the main congestion traffic, about 3.5 hours. And the wall wound, the old leg, useful. The monopod comes in useful as doubles as a walking stick. And I suppose while we're walking to this next hide, better explain what gear we're using today on Camilla I. Just a quick one, quick boring technical. Well, we're on the walk round combo because I couldn't fit Camilla's trolley in the wagon with all my daughter's rubbish from university. So I've got the 300mm with the 2x teleconverter and the A1 on the end of it. Now this, I must admit, is an absolutely superb combination. I know Jonathan's just told me that his latest African safari, he's just had admirers of this combination, this very combination, because it's so good, so lightweight, and gets you 600mm f5.6, and that has been absolutely crucial today to get in on the small bird, the bearded tit. So anyway, shut up, Mark. I talk too much. I'll go on to the next hide now. Catch you in a minute. Yeah, another bearded tit or bearded reedling opportunity. Amazing. Bit of maintenance coming up. I'm not sure we're going to see much at the next hide. We'll see. Anyway, as I say, it's very well maintained. If you can hear me above the chainsaw, it's I know it's a strimmer. It's RSPB Leighton Moss. It's very well maintained. So you have to put up with a bit of disturbance from time to time. Okay. Fine. Thanks very much. Well, I'm not sure there's going to be anything in here. Well, there we go, another very well maintained hide, and I must admit I was surprised to see so many people sitting down in there. It must be quite a popular one. I don't think it wasn't worth Camilla and I sitting through that chainsaw massacre. Well, it wasn't a chainsaw massacre, but it was a strimmer massacre. And anyway, beautiful bit of maintenance going on there, but obviously not a bird within sight, so certainly nothing to photograph. And yeah, the causeway hide I think was further around. Absolutely amazing, but it all looks brilliant here, so yeah, one for another day. Well, I'll play out with the best shots of the day. We're off to the cafe now, above the RSPB reception area, and anyway, thanks to the usual. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It doesn't cost you anything. Anyway, have a good one. Bye from Camilla and I.